Hey guys, I wanted to film a hair tutorial because I get a lot of questions about what extensions I use, how I put my extensions in, and I just washed my hair and I thought today would be perfect. So I have all my hair in a little bun and then I have my bottom layer down. Everything is dry. And to get a little extra volume, because you can see I don't have a lot of hair and I don't have a lot of volume. So I use the BioSilk Volumizing Therapy. It's texturizing powder. And I just put that on my roots. So I just sprinkle a generous amount in there and rub it in. It smells really good and it has kind of a cooling sensation. So I just rub that in. And it's gonna feel like dirty hair, which sounds crazy, but I wash my hair and then I make it dirty so it will do what I want. And I wash my hair once a week if I'm lucky. Sometimes I go a week and a half, 2 weeks. When I went to hair school, it's totally normal to not wash your hair. When you talk to people who are not in the beauty industry, they're like, oh my gosh, you only wash your hair every 2 weeks. My hair is super duper oily and it strips the natural oil from my hair if I wash it every day, and it makes my hair more oily. So anyway, just thought you might want to know. Anyway, I'm going to use this teasing comb that I've had for about 100 years. And I'm just going to take it section by section and I'm just going to tease that. I tease my whole entire head. And I have some breakage. I'm not going to explain that in this video because I don't really want to talk about it. So anyway, I have lots of hair issues. So people kind of wonder, like, why do you put extensions in every day? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? There's a reason. I'll do that in a different video. Next, I'm going to spray the Chi 44 Iron Guard. I've used lots of different heat protectant sprays before, and I used this when I was like 17, and I recently went to TJ Maxx and found it, and I kind of bought it like, oh, that's so funny, like it's gonna remind me of being 17 when I smell it. And I used it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually really good. Why did I stop using it? I'm going to use the Bellami 12-in-1 interchangeable curling iron. There's no clip, it's just a wand, and I believe this is 1/2 inch. So I'm just going to start curling. Your natural, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sometimes I only curl my hair and then I clip in my extensions. My bottom layer is not as curly as my top layer. So I just need to put a few curls. And if you curl in your extensions with your real hair, it's gonna make it look more natural because all those hairs are gonna blend together. So I'm using the Bellami. I have the Guy Tang and the Lily Galiki mixed together, some ombre, some normal. I cut the ombre off, but there's still a little bit left because one Friday night, I decided that I wanted to have short hair again. I don't know why. Now I'm really regretting it. And it's just what we're living with right now. So I'm gonna use, like I said, the Bellami, but these are really good extensions because they have this little kind of plasticky silicone clip. So when you clip it in, your hair is not gonna move. You're not gonna be walking around with an extension hanging out the back. I need this piece right here. Come on. Just need that little piece. Powder yet? Okay. And then I'm just gonna clip it in. And I do 3. So I do one on this side, one on this side. Like you can see, this piece is my real hair. This piece back here is my extension. This one I did a little closer, but that's okay. And then 2 on the side and 1 in the back. So just clip it. And then what I do is I split my hair in half. And I'm gonna do section by section. I'm just gonna curl. I got a ring light, so I really hope it makes a difference. It's just a little battery powered one I got on Amazon that you clip to your phone. But it's pretty good. I mean, it was like 12 bucks. It's better than a giant ring light. Maybe if I get more serious about my videos. So there's one curl and I just put it to the back. And I usually do 3 on each side. I already sprayed them. I usually spray them before I put them in my hair. So exciting, right? Just kind of break up those curls. You're gonna wanna let it cool off before you spray it with hairspray. And this one we're gonna go back away from the face. So I have natural hair and extension hair all mixed in. See my baby hairs? Whatever. It is what it is. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the next side. 2 going forward, 1 going back, the front one going back. So I just kind of break it up with my fingers and then I'll spray it once I'm finished with this side. So, okay guys, I am back. Gotta reclip that right here. So I curled both sides. This one is a little less curly than I'd like, but that's okay. It just depends on the day. Then I'm gonna use the Garnier Sleek and Shine 24-hour hold. This is actually not my favorite hairspray, but it's just one of those things that, like, I was out and I ran to Walgreens. This is what I got. I normally use the Aussie, and girl, it will stay forever. I just feel like this one doesn't stay as well. So then I'm gonna let the rest of my hair down and I'm gonna make the next section. So what I normally do is just kind of section off because this big chunk is going to lay down. So I just like to kind of feel, if it feels like there's not enough hair, I usually try to do like a 1-inch section. So you just section off. Of course, if you have thicker hair, you won't have to section off as much. You just need enough for the extension to hold on. So that's about enough. Then I'm gonna put more powder. Same thing over again, just on the next layer. Dust it in. And then on this layer, we're gonna back comb. Just at the root, just brush it out and then go up to the root and back comb it. I'm gonna go on the other side, make it match up. Okay, and then I'm gonna spray a little because we really want this layer to have some hold. Okay, so like I said earlier, this layer is still pretty curly. Like I can brush through these curls and it'll be set. So all I'm gonna do is brush through. See, we still got a lot of curl. So I'm just gonna brush through and then I'm gonna spray with hairspray. Okay. Then I'm gonna do that to all the sections. Yesterday I curled these. So the nice thing about this is once you curl your hair one day, like last week I only curled my hair once, my extensions once. And then I just had to touch up my real hair, go layer by layer, curl this. And so it doesn't take me very long. It's not like I'm curling all this hair every single day. I'm just curling my little babies. little baby hairs. Spray that with the Chi Iron Guard. Split it. See, this is not very much hair at all. And then we have this guy. What is he? I don't know. Then I'm just gonna, I usually just do the second layer in 2 layers. You be the judge. You don't want to have a fat giant curl if you don't need it. So like I'll do half of mine, take it out, break it up a little, and then I have some, what? What's that? Didn't curl? Okay, we'll try again. I have my curling iron at 370 degrees. There we go. He just needed a little extra today. So I'll break that into 2 sections. And I'm gonna do this curl. Dax is asleep. He's laying in my bed on a pillow. Jeez. I'm gonna get this little baby section. Tiny baby. I'm not gonna hold the curling iron on this because I do not want to damage my little baby hairs. Guys, honestly, when I was a kid, I had no hair at all. Like when my school picture from pre-K, kindergarten, and 1st grade is like me with a slicked back tiny ponytail and bangs. Bangs were the only proof that I had hair, because the rest was like a little bald chicken. Okay, and I'm gonna run my hands through, make sure I like what this curl's doing. Mama's gonna spray. Okay, then we're gonna clip in. Now, since I cut these extensions myself, I did kind of a swing. So you can see up here we have this and it just swings down. So this swing side is gonna go here. Now if you are a normal person and you buy your extensions and you don't mess with them 100 times like I do, you don't have to worry about which side to clip in. It's super easy. But I messed with mine. So I just have to check and see which side swings and where to put it, because you don't want to have your little baby swing off. And then I'm gonna clip this last section in the back. Just kind of feel and clip. I always put the first 2 layers down a little bit lower because I want to have room for that number 3 back there. Okay, then I'm going to take the coconut, OGX Nourishing Coconut Oil Weightless Hydrating Mist. Can't live without it. Sometimes your extensions can start to look dry, and I was using a oil that I just put in my hands, and then I was noticing that I wasn't getting the lightness that I wanted. My hair felt really heavy and weighed down, and so with this oil mist, it gives you hydration. It's adding a little bit of texture, and it's just helping my life. Now see these 2 pieces right here? They're not looking so cute. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna curl these 2 pieces. For whatever reason, was I laying on this side last night when I was watching TV? Who knows? Anyway, I'm just gonna curl these so they don't look like frizz nasties. Curl it. I'm gonna take this guy. Hi, Frizzy. He needs a little extra love. Come on. Maybe I'll talk to their hair. Kind of coerce it into doing what you want it to. I'm just alternating curls to give it a little bit more volume. top layer is gonna be exciting, guys. Just want to let you know, because that's the real stuff that we gotta make look like this. Okay, so here are my extensions in curled, snazzy. I'm feeling myself. I'm gonna twirl. Okay, I'm done. Then this whole section is my real hair. So what we need to do is section it off, and I start in the front. Now mind you, I don't have to do this every day. This is just when my hair is clean and I need to dirty it up. On the other days that it's already dirty, I just spray a little bit of dry shampoo in before I go to bed, and then I'm set for the morning. I could just curl this, but since I need some added volume, I'm gonna section this out, shake it in, and then I'm gonna go in and get another section and do the same thing. We're just putting that volumizing powder. I know that you can get this on Amazon. I was gonna order it, but I got the Got To Be powdered volumizing powder from Ulta. It was on sale for like $4, so I bought 2 things of it. Because I'm always scared. This is a real fear of mine. I am always scared that I'm not going to have my powder, and I'm just gonna have to really tease the heck out of my hair. One time Tyler and I went on vacation for our anniversary, and we got massages. My hair was like really dirty, like good dirty. Like it was doing everything I wanted it to. It's like day 5 hair. And the lady was like, okay, like in your massage package, we have you down for a head massage. And I like looked at Tyler and I was like, okay, like my hair is, like I haven't brushed it in a couple days. It's kind of dirty. And she was like, oh, we're gonna put oil in your hair and then you can just go wash it out. So in my head, I'm not a normal person. Normal people would be like, yeah, that sounds great. Oh, perfect. Yes, rub my head. And I'm like, can we just skip that part? And she was like, sure. I was like, I just really don't want to wash my hair. So that'd be great, because I knew I didn't have my powder and I knew I was going to have like pancake hair. I wasn't having it. She made me feel really silly, but I was like, you know, I'm going to skip the head massage. Like, just give him double, rub on his head, and then I want to put oil on my own head. Thank you very much. So what I'm doing is I sectioned this in half. Then I'm going to do my curls. I do 2 going forward. Honestly, maybe I'm doing them all the same direction. I know you're supposed to rotate directions, and I don't know if I am, but this is just what I do, in case you're wondering. It's hard work. I'm starting to sweat. These lights are hot. I'm gonna drop it. Hi. I'm gonna go on to the next section. We're not spraying yet because those curls are hot. 370 degrees, honey. I'm gonna spray. Look at that little rat's nest I created. Yes! I'm gonna brush through this. Take it in 3 sections. I'm sure the faces I'm making in this video, I'm gonna like edit and say like, oh, have mercy. See, I don't hold it on for long. Next one. This one I can do in just one curl. What's this, bangs? It's hard to see. I'm usually looking in the mirror and I'm just looking on my phone, so I might look in the mirror and be like, oh, this is not good. This is not cute. Then I turn off my curling iron so I don't forget. Okay, then now that I have all this, you don't want to leave it just like this, because if you look in the back you can see your tracks and that's not cute. So this is just what I do. Some people, like, you know, if you're a normal person, you might just tousle your hair a little, cover it up, clip it. Not me. So since I want some big Texas hair, I'm just gonna section this off. I'm gonna get my comb. I'm gonna have to bend down a little. I look like a tiny person. And then I'm just back combing and flipping. Then I get my next section. I'm gonna comb it up, get these little tangles out, back comb it, and then you're gonna add the first layer and back comb it together. Then I have just like a little piece right here. Sometimes I have some pieces on the side that fall over, but today I don't. So then I have this, and we're done. No. Then I'm gonna spray, then I'm gonna flip, then I'm gonna spray, then I'm gonna flip, then I'm gonna spray, then I'm gonna flip. No. Then I'm just going to brush this out. You just want to brush your top layer because you don't want everything that you've worked so hard to create to fall flat. So just kind of go through it with my hands. I just poof it. My mom, whenever I was in high school, I've always had big hair. And my mom's always had big hair, so I don't know why she makes fun of me for it. But when I was in high school, I had straight hair. And I did the whole, like, scene hair, basically. And so I had blonde, sometimes pink. Anyway, I would back comb my hair like I did, and so it would just be like sticking out everywhere, and it was really piecey, and I loved it. And but my head was always like the shape of that Looney Tunes character, like the red heart. My hair was always that shape, and so it's still kind of that shape. But anyway, so this is how I do it. I wash and blow dry my bangs every single day because they're on my face and I don't want to have dirty hair touching my face. I also put my hair up in a giant bun at night so it's not touching my face. Anyway, since I'm done, I'm going to do one last spray. And that is how you get some big Texas hair. Thanks for watching. See you later.